Dear students, good morning. How are you? I am your science teacher from Pakistan International School, Doha, Qatar. Today we will solve exercise questions of Unit 1, Work and Energy. Therefore all of you please open your science book, page no 13. Learning objectives. At the end of this lesson, students will be able to solve all exercise questions. Write the answer of all reasoning questions on their notebook. Exercise. Page number 13. Question number 4. The diagram shows a weightlifter lifting some weights. Part 1. Where does the weightlifter get the energy from to lift the weights? Its answer is, the weightlifter gets the energy from food which is converted into chemical energy as protein, minerals, vitamins and carbohydrates, to lift that weights. Part 2. How much work is the weightlifter doing in lifting the weights? Its solution is, as it is mentioned in the given figure, that weightlifter is applying a force of 2000 Newton and lifting the weights through a distance of 2 meters. Now by the definition of work, work done is equal to force multiplied by distance moved, or work done is equal to 2000 Newton multiplied by 2 meter, or 4000 joules, or work done is equal to 4000 J. Part 3. What type of energy do the weights have in the position shown in the diagram? Its answer is, in this position, the weights have gravitational potential energy. Part 4. Suppose the weightlifter suddenly drops the weights. What type of energy will the weights have? Part A. As they fall to the ground? Its answer is, when the weights are falling towards the ground, they have kinetic energy, because they are in motion. Part B. When they hit the ground. Its answer is, when the weights hit the ground, their energy converted into sound and thermal energy. Question number 5. Gravitational potential energy G, P, E is the energy stored in an object due to its position above the ground. Part 1. Give 2 things that affect the gravitational potential energy of an object. Its answer is, 2 things that affect the gravitational potential energy of an object are: Number 1, mass of an object. Number 2, height of an object from the ground. Part 2. Apples and oranges both grow on trees of almost the same height. However, apples and oranges have different amounts of gravitational potential energy. Part A. Which has more gravitational potential energy, an apple or an orange? Its answer is, the one which has more mass will have more gravitational potential energy. Part B. Explain your answer. Its answer is, as we know that gravitational potential energy depends upon the mass and height of an object from the ground. Height of both apple and orange is same, but due to difference in their masses they have different gravitational potential energy. Part 3. Explain why an apple dropped from a high building has a lot more gravitational potential energy than an apple falling from a tree. Its answer is, as gravitational potential energy depends upon the mass and height of a body from the ground. The apple falling from the building has more gravitational potential energy, because the height of building is more as compared to a tree. Homework. Write down all parts of question number 4 and 5 on your notebook. Thank you and goodbye.